Very much, Comrade SG. Podium is yours.
Thank you very much, Comrade Zuko, the Deputy President of COSATU and the President of NEHAWU, Comrade Mike Shingange. This morning we convened a meeting to address the challenges that have polarized the relations between the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal and the National Education, Health and Allied Workers Union, and to put the matter to bed. These challenges arose as a result of remarks attributed to the Provincial Secretary, Comrade Bheki Mtolo, directed at NEHAWU. The meeting was graced by the General Secretary of COSATU, Comrade Solipetwe, the President of NEHAWU, Comrade Mike Shingange, supported by a number of NEHAWU office bearers, and the ANC Provincial Secretary, Comrade Bheki Mtolo. The meeting was cordial, robust and honest in the articulation of the impact of Comrade Mtolo's remarks on members of NEHAWU. In our robust engagements on matters of mutual interest, we agreed that members of the Alliance, and by extension their affiliates, are independent organizations that are well within their rights in expressing dissenting views on the policy positions and decisions of the African National Congress. However, the Alliance partners have always differed on a variety of issues and have always managed to engage on issues by ensuring that the space for political engagement remains open. There is no reason that we cannot address the current challenges in a similar manner. The meeting appreciated that Comrade Mtolo's remarks were unfortunate, and the platform chosen to air such views fueled the tensions, rather than a constructive political engagement between members of the Alliance. We therefore resolved that Comrade Bheki Mtolo, the Provincial Secretary of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal, will issue an unconditional apology to NEHAWU and retract the unfortunate remarks he made. Similarly, NEHAWU will withdraw the court challenge against the ANC and the Provincial Secretary in this regard. Going forward, we have agreed to conduct a joint program in KwaZulu-Natal with COSATU and NEHAWU to engage with the workers on the ground and clear the air on matters that have polarized relations as a result. End of the statement. I need to add that the retraction is unconditional and is after a process of engagement, of which Comrade Mtolo himself politically have seen independent that indeed the remarks were misplaced and were overboard. And for that reason, the remarks will be withdrawn, not as an imposition, as something that out of engagement in the meeting with our comrades from NEHAWU, it became very clear that the remarks that he made were misplaced. First, the question that needed to be answered was what necessitated those remarks. And Comrade Mtolo did explain that it was a reaction to the input made by the General Secretary of the Communist Party at the political school of NEHAWU. And NEHAWU said it was a political school for ideological training of its members, and many members of the Alliance came to the school and expressed their viewpoints. The views they expressed at the platform of NEHAWU necessarily do not represent NEHAWU's disposition. NEHAWU can speak for itself. So even if that was the case, if we were to engage with the remarks of the General Secretary of Communist Party, we need to also have constructive and substantive political engagement with such, not with howling and also attacks on the union, which is an ally of the African National Congress. So on the basis of that, it became very clear that indeed they were misplaced, and that the freedom to express oneself on political views within the alliance is allowed. It doesn't mean if any member of the alliance does not agree with, for instance, the topical question now, GNU, that people cannot express themselves. But we have also agreed that it is important to be constructive. It's not for the first time in the ANC and the alliance we have epochs in our struggle in which we have produced issues in society and the battle of ideas that we don't agree with as members of the alliance. But those differences have been cordial and the dissenting views have been acceptable. So personal attacks and labels and all of that, that's not the way to debate and engage with issues. But we are happy that this afternoon we announce a major breakthrough between members of the alliance and our structure of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal. Damaging as they are, we are happy that those remarks that were made, which were unfortunate, have been withdrawn, not just imposed on an individual, but out of a process and a constructive process of engagement that happened at Luthuli House. And this message will be communicated as such to even members of NEHAWU, and the apology will be public. That will be made by the Provincial Secretary of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Comrade SG. I don't know if President, you want, okay, you are covered. That's that on the matter of NEHAWU and the Provincial Secretary of KwaZulu-Natal. We will now be taking questions. Masego, you will be the first because you are here for the public broadcaster. Junior, you will follow. News 24, you will be the third. You will be the fourth. There's no immigration today, but you will be the fourth. Okay, those are the four that I can see. So Masego will be the first on NEHAWU and Bheki Mtolo and Masego. Come.
If you found this video informative, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. And as always, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.